September 17th, 2014, we just got to the house, and as we pulled in, we stopped down in town and looked and found a herd of elk over on that far grassy hill. Seemed like that's one of their favorite places to be. I'm going to try to zoom in here and see if we can see them. But they are over there. There's probably 30, 40 of them that we can see, probably more back in the woods that haven't came out yet. So we're going to go around the other side and see if we can't figure out how to get up on them. I put an X on this map to show you where these elk were standing. This particular line of timber that comes from the top of the mountain almost all the way down to the bottom of the property just seems to always be the highest traffic area. And I think when you look at it on a map, it makes sense because this long grass finger has got timber all on the north side of it, and it runs from the top of the mountain all the way to the lake, and it's just a high traffic area. So we decided to drive down the highway to town and then walk back up this ravine and position ourselves right on the crest of this hill. They're on the other side of the hill. We've got the wind at our advantage. We start doing some calling, bring them back over the hill, and this is the video. I apologize, it's really blurry, really shaky, not good at all, but the audio is just unbelievable, and so I thought it was worth playing just for you to hear it.
Can't move. They move a little bit left, I can move. Oh, now there's a good one coming towards Ty. Ty's back to the left. No. He was moving towards Ty. I don't know if he wants to shoot that one though or not. He probably wants to shoot this one right up here. There is a bigger one somewhere. There's two bulls right there.
So the next morning we get up and we go to the back of the property and we hit a switchback road back there and walk it around pretty good ways till we get to that main traveled area. This is kind of looking down in the valley. It's just really gorgeous up there from that perspective that time in the morning. We start working our way down. We see a couple of small bulls feeding on the side of the hill. Nothing impressive there, but just fun to watch. We continue to hear bulls down below us, so we keep working our way down, and we get down almost to a water hole, and Randy spots a bull, and so we stop. We're not really in position, the wind's not right, but the bull starts walking out, and so quickly realize it's one of the big ones that I'd seen the night before that I wanted to shoot. Try to hustle down and get in position to get a shot, and like I said, the wind just wasn't right. The wind eventually is going to backwash and alert him to the fact that we're there, and he goes on. We decide to go ahead, and there was actually that bull and another big bull. The two big bulls from the night before both walked through there. You only saw the one. But we decided we'd go ahead. It's like 9:30 in the morning. We decided we'd go ahead and just camp out on that water hole for a little bit, see if another one happened to come by. We hadn't been there 5 minutes, and here this one comes. Another nice bull, 6x6, not as big as the first two, but he comes down, does just exactly what he's supposed to. You know, at this point we've got our position, so we're downwind of him. The wind's going away from him, and we just enjoy watching this bull. Have lots of opportunities to shoot him, but just decided that he's one that's a year or two away from being a sure enough trophy, and we'll leave him for the Keller family and the grandkids, and he'll make a nice trophy for one of them. So I'm just going to let you enjoy this, and then we'll pick back up a little bit later. So the next morning, we go back to the watering hole. We get there about probably 10 o'clock. We had a good morning. Don't have any footage from it, but lots of bulls. We're sitting there, and we decided to just kind of camp out on this water hole that day. So it's 1:30, straight up 1:30 in the afternoon. We're sitting there, and I see that big bull walking out in the middle of nowhere, out in this grass pasture. Seemingly we're going to walk right to the water hole. So I get Randy's attention. He starts trying to film. He's kind of down in a low spot, doesn't know where the bull's at, doesn't know what's going on. Unbeknownst to him, this big bull has just walked right behind him, probably 30 yards. And I can't get a shot because I'm down in the hole too. And instead of coming to the water, he went on past us. But Randy figures out what's happening, swings around, and does get a little bit of footage of him as he goes out of range from us, which you'll see here in just a minute. So we stay on that water hole all day, don't hear anything else. Finally start hearing some elk starting to bugle behind us and moving around. So we start trying to get in position, and sure enough, big boy comes back, traveling back to us. And had I done what Randy suggested, we probably would have killed this bull that day. He had an idea, and I was a little concerned about it, and didn't follow his recommendation, and as a result, the bull was about 20 yards out of range as he crosses here, and so did not get him this evening either. So we go back up on the hill, and this bull has joined up with another bull. They're up on top of one of these ridges out in the grass, running cows, making all kinds of racket. We're trying to sneak up behind them on what would be the south side of the ridge that overlooks the furthest pond to the east. And we're right on the rim there. There's some scrub oak, and we're trying to stay down in it. While we're doing that, we hear this bull come over the ridge and bugle, and he proceeds to come down and water right below us. And so we watch this bull. He's kind of got us pinned here for like 7 minutes, just drinking and playing in the water. And while he's doing that, behind us, there's a gigantic bull just wearing the cows out behind us. But we're not able to move because of this bull and another one that you can't see that's behind us and to the right, standing on top of the hill. That's what this bull's looking at right now. There's another bull up there, and they're kind of grunting at each other and going back and forth. And so anyway, this is just kind of a neat little deal. Watch this bull, nice bull. But he never did come back to us. He headed up the mountain, and so we let him go and kept on hunting. So the next morning we go and we notice that across the highway there's a field as far up as you can go. There's a nice herd of elk with a big bull in there. So we head across there in the evening. We get set up on a rock, and we've been there for probably an hour. It's overcast that afternoon, so the elk are moving pretty early. I think this is about probably 4 o'clock. And the wind's right, and these elk come out about 20 yards from us and start feeding. I'm going to cut some of this video out because I think there's probably about 15 minutes of it, but basically there's a herd of cows that come out, feed around us within 10 yards of us, and we had to wait them out. We managed to do that. They never do spook. And then the bull comes, and of course the bull, instead of taking the same path as the cows, he takes a further path, puts him about probably 60 yards away from us, and I misjudged his distance and shot an arrow at him and shot under him. You're going to see some video of him. He was a nice bull, and that was I think about the last video we got. I tell you, we had just a awesome time. It was that ranch is so special. There's so many elk on it. They're so fun to hunt because of how the thing sets up. I tell you, I'm doing this video as a tribute to the Kellers. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to hunt that ranch again. I hope this video is get y'all fired up and ready to go out there, and I hope you kill the biggest ones there and have a great hunt for many years to come. I tell you, you're gonna love the place. It's just a fabulous place to be, and I couldn't be more happy for y'all.